Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into some pretty spicy YouTube drama between none other than KSI and DanTDM. Yeah, you heard that right. They have some beef cooking, and KSI finally has thrown in the towel and has admitted he's in the wrong? Let's talk about it. So, if you haven't been keeping up, here's a quick rundown. Recently, DanTDM made a tweet that took a pretty big swipe at KSI, Logan Paul, and even Mr. Beast. It was all about this new product they've put out, which is basically a knockoff version of Lunchables, called Lunchly. Dan pretty much called them out for being, let's be real, kind of shameless in ripping off Lunchables. And if you look at the packaging, yeah, it's hard to argue with that. Like, you put it side by side and it's almost identical, except for the big Lunchly logo plastered all over it. And of course, this got people talking. We know KSI and Logan Paul are all about their brands, especially with the success of Prime. But this Lunchly thing? It's a stretch, and DanTDM just had to call them out. But here's where things get even more interesting. The Sidemen themselves got involved. So KSI, being KSI, wasn't having it. He clapped back, saying DanTDM was overreacting, basically calling him out for crying and saying that Dan was the one who was rattled by the whole thing. Classic KSI, right? Just brushing it off and calling Dan soft.
No, if
There's
someone's
a clear line,
crying,
right? Between...
I'm sorry, if someone's crying, that is hilarious.
But here's where it gets really interesting. KSI, thinking he's still in the right, brought this whole thing up in a Sidemen video. And this is where the tables turned. Ethan, Harry, and Toby weren't having it at all. They were quick to shut KSI down and straight up tell him that he was the one who was actually rattled.
Dan TDM.
I think he's rattled you.
No,
you are not the rattler.
Yeah.
Do you think you're the rattler?
No, well, the reason why I feel like I am the rattler is because...
You think you're the rattler?
No.
I need to hear this. Let him land.
Bro, I'm the one getting all the promo from it.
You've done that in a smart way, but you're not. You talk about him on a day-to-day basis. You are rattled.
No, but I don't care though.
But he doesn't care.
No, but
Yep, they didn't hold back. KSI was sitting there, saying that DanTDM was crying and rattled, but Ethan, Toby, and Harry hit him with the truth. They told him that he's the one who's rattled by all of this. And to be honest, watching KSI get called out by his own friends was kind of hilarious. You can see in his face he didn't expect them to side with Dan. What makes this even better is that KSI didn't just brush it off like he usually would. He tried to defend himself a bit, but you could tell the Sidemen's words got to him.
You probably went to sleep cuddling your missus thinking about DanTDM.
You bring him up so much.
I just do it because I know it pisses people off. Bro, I look on Twitter and I go, oh wow, these people actually care that I'm just saying all these things about Dan.
You said you want to start a real life chant about that.
Yeah, because it's
you are not the rattler.
I like to continue it because it's just funny.
So you think?
But then I feel like it's reaching its point where it's not even funny for me anymore.
It wasn't funny.
It's not funny.
Nah, bro, it was great. I'm using it as promo for my song.
It's rare we see KSI in this position, where his own boys are telling him to chill and admit he's in the wrong. KSI being KSI, though, he didn't fully back down. He still seems to think DanTDM is overreacting. But I think it's pretty clear that the Sidemen see it differently. And hey, when your closest mates are telling you to relax, maybe it's time to take a step back and rethink things.
I'm also just...
You're not rattling Dan, you're rattling his
fans. That's it. No, it's not Dan.
But Dan has rattled you.
No.
That's what...
You got him a little bit. Has Dan rattled you at all?
You deleted Twitter and came back to... He rattled you.
No, he hasn't though.
You came back to Twitter to reply to his
But I don't care though.
You do? No, but you do because you came back
No, because I didn't care and then I was like, oh, actually, I can use this to my advantage.
You actually said
no,
to
but
yourself...
your initial two replies...
The initial two replies were like...
rattle.
What? But I don't think he had the intent of going, oh, I'm going to rattle KSI.
No, he didn't, but you did it.
No, but then that doesn't count as a rattle.
Even worse.
If there was a poll taken and people were asked who's more rattled and it turned out that everyone thinks it's you, would you be shocked?
No, obviously people are going to say it's me because I've tweeted and all this and all that, but the first two
rattled.
Fine, he got me, but then after that,
that's what I went.
But fine, after that I went, oh, okay, I can use this as promo.
Your response to the rattle was to rattle his fans.
Yeah, and even the apology, did anyone see that? Like,
yeah, but again, that's not to him.
I know it's not to him, it's to his fans, yeah. Because I know they're going to buy and they're going to get reviews and then I can use that to promo. No, well, you could argue that I'm 100 up.
The best thing is when you replied
in life.
You replied with his little fucking dolls.
I think
you've sold dolls too.
I think Dan would much rather be in my position than me in his position.
You know how much bread that man's got as well, and he doesn't. Have
Yeah,
to do,
but I've got way more.
He doesn't have to do half the shit you do.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, but
lives.
I can also just live, but I choose to work because I enjoy it.
Nice.
Legacy.
And
it's really intriguing that you think you're the.
oh shit, yeah.
The fact that you think you're the Rattler is quite intriguing.
Nah, I'm rattling right now.
Yeah.
Bro, all his audience are crying constantly, and I'm there like, yeah, this is great.
I'm getting people messaging me saying you gotta get KSI on the straight and narrow, man.
That's when you know you've been rattled.
The same way you guided Harry, you gotta guide him.
You need to go to church, man.
Here's what I think. I get where KSI is coming from. He's a businessman, and they're always going to be looking for the next big thing to sell. But Lunchly, yeah, it's a bit too close to Lunchables for my taste, and I think that's why DanTDM called it out. But what really stands out here is the Sidemen. For them to say, nah, KSI, you're the one who's rattled, shows that they're willing to keep it real, even when it's their boy. It's actually refreshing to see that, because not everyone's willing to call out their friends like that. But Ethan, Toby, and Harry, they were quick to set the record straight. That's real friendship right there. Or maybe people with common sense. So, that's where we're at. KSI still thinks DanTDM is the one crying, but the Sidemen? They're telling him it's the other way around. What do you guys think? Is DanTDM right for calling out Lunchly? Or is KSI right to defend it? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more takes on YouTube, drama, entertainment, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.